Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March 5th, 2025, and I hereby call the rental board to order. With me this evening are my Vice Chair, Carla Bryant, Maria Idisi, Kelly Medwig, Mike Murray, Mark Smith, Patrick Nolan. For the record, we do have a quorum. I'd just like to remind everyone that the meeting this evening is going to be viewed live on the internet.
Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for this evening, I would like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that has been published in a legal notice and listed on our agenda. Starting with case number 1, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or an authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or the representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that they wish to present to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. If you wish to speak, ladies and gentlemen, please keep it to the property issues and the property issues only. At this time, we ask you please silence your cell phones. And please note, the rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the applicant are null and void. Thank you.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'll call the first new application, 59 Comac Road in North Babylon. How are you today, sir?
Doing okay. How are you?
Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address where you live?
Pablo Bruno, 8 Central Avenue, North Babylon, 11703.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the renewal, or when you sent in the application for this property, you agreed to the terms and conditions, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you tonight, sir?
How you doing, sir?
My name is Mike Murray. There's a few things we need you to take care of, please, concerning the property before you're given your permit. Okay?
Understood.
If you could remove all the debris from the property, all the wood, the fencing, whatever you're not using. If you can have that fencing, just stack it neatly. Okay? I don't know if that's your fence or your neighbor's fence, just try not to lean on the fence. The concrete, all those items. If you would be able to get rid of all that. And was that on the
The
driveway?
street line.
Yeah.
You said debris on the street line.
Yeah, and then around your bushes, your hedges, around the street line, you could clean out around those bushes.
And that roof rack on the front of the house?
Yeah,
Okay?
understood. Yeah, the sidewalk, I fixed it.
Yeah, the sidewalk's fine.
Oh.
So you
I-
fixed it.
Just the debris, just the garbage
Okay.
that's around.
Understood. Yeah,
Okay?
no problem.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
No problem. Thank you so
Hold
much.
on a sec, wait. Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend, we're going to give you a couple of weeks to clean the stuff up, okay?
Appreciate it.
So March 26th, I think, Sanders, are, oh, 21st? March 26th. We're going to give them to March 26th to clean it up.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Great, seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So, sir, we're gonna give you to March 26th to clean up all the debris, remove that roof rack and stuff like that, okay?
Will do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
506 DeWitt Avenue, North Babylon.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
So you don't have to wait here. The meeting's over. You don't have to just wait. Yeah, you can leave. Thank you. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you, sir?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're
For the
welcome.
record, can you please state your name and your home address?
My name is Mahendra Totaram. My home address is 1023 Comac Road, Dixels.
When you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, sir.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig?
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, this has been approved. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Do I leave now or I get something?
You can leave.
Thank you.
82 Lincoln Avenue in East Farmingdale? Is anyone here for 82 Lincoln Avenue in East Farmingdale?
You can come up anyway.
They're not here, I
You're not
guess.
here? Okay, we'll put this on second call. 477 Oak Street in Copeg? How are you, sir? Please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
It's Darius Murkowski, 165 East Bayberry Road in Islip, New York.
Thank you, sir. When you sent the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions the town gave you?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you. No, thanks.
Thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig?
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? However, Patrick Nolan is recusing himself for this hearing. At this time, sir, this has been approved. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good
Good
night.
night.
102A Claremont Avenue, North Babylon.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Miguel Sandoval, 102-A, North Babylon. Well,
live in-
Claremont Avenue, North Babylon, 11704.
So you live in this house?
Yes,
Is it a two-family house?
yes,
When you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the
Yes.
town sent you? Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig?
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the permit's been approved. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
Good night.
As we move on to the renewals, 618 Grand Boulevard in Deer Park. How are you? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
María Elena Sánchez, 17 South Dorado Circle, Japa, New York, 11788.
Thank you. When you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
At this time, does anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would. Patrick Nolan. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Thank you for coming down and being part of the process. We have a couple things we'd like you to take care of before we can approve the permit. We'd like you to replace the blacktop driveway and the aprons. It's, what's there is no longer suitable for use and presentation to your neighbors. While that's being done, take a photo with the driveway ripped up. We've had an issue of people trying to paint driveways black and not actually repaving them. We'd like to see it in process and then have it the blacktop put back down. Go ahead.
Right. Okay, yes, I'm waiting for they moving soon as they asked me for more time to moving out. I request the house because I would like to sell in the house.
Okay.
And I was asking if you guys can give me a little more time, like almost 3 months, and they can move out and I can visit the house to sell it. Because
Okay.
I not expect to go back. I want to sell the house.
I have a couple other things to tell you that we'd like you to do. But you're going to we're going to extend the case out to give you time to do these things. That also could be having people move out, selling the property, no longer carrying the rental permit if there's nobody renting from there. You'll have choices. You'll have options.
I have options.
Well, we're going to let anybody else from the community speak if they'd like to say something about the property. And then we'll have a recommendation to give you time to finish these things, during which, people can move out, you can sell the house. That's where your options come in.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what you need to do in order for us to grant a rental permit.
Yes.
Okay? The last item is that you have an unregistered vehicle on the property, and we need that to be removed. It's the vehicle under the tar.
I had to tell them to get out of the house. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the tenant's responsibility for the property to be kept up to the town's rules. It's your responsibility as the property owner.
Or to take the car out.
To make sure it's not there.
Yeah, to make sure it's not there. It's not up to them to comply. It's up for you to have compliance on the property.
Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
I will tell them that. Believe me, they give me. But thank you, and I appreciate it. Who I need to speak to for the extension?
Say again?
You say I need to speak to somebody for helping me to extension to.
No.
We're going to give it to you tonight.
Yeah, we're going to give you an extension this evening. We're going to let any community members speak, and then there'll be a proposal. You'll follow along. You're going to have plenty of time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you.
Anyone here from the audience that wishes to speak at this time? No? Okay, at this time, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to May 21st. Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So we're
Thank
gonna-
you very
we're gonna keep this
much.
open. So you know everything you have to do, right? When you rip up the driveway, you have to take a picture, send it to us. You have to do the blacktop driveway and aprons, and also you have to remove the vehicle that's not registered.
The vehicle. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much,
Good
ma'am.
night.
Have a nice night. Thank you for coming down.
'89 South 31st Street. How are you today, ma'am?
Hello.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. For the record, can you please state your name and address?
Shallon Rollins, 124 Jefferson Avenue, Wyandanch, New York.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
When you received the renewal, you agreed to the terms and conditions, correct? On this property?
Yes, sir.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Okay, hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve. Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, it's been approved. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'd like to remind you that you're still under oath for
Yep.
65 South 32nd Street.
Mhm.
When you sent in a renewal for this property, you agreed to terms and conditions as well?
Yes, sir.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve back-to-back. Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, been approved. Thank you.
Very
See you in a few weeks.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Run.
Yeah. 22 Dean Street, North Babylon. How are you today, ma'am? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. For the record, can you please state your name and home address?
Sylvia Barber, 8 Bliss Street, West Babylon, New York, 11704.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
When you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, I do.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve. Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, has been approved. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good night.
38 Wall Street in Farmingdale.
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Robert Donahue, 38 Wall Street, Farmingdale, New York, 11735.
So you live in this house? Is it
Yes.
your family house? Okay. When you sent in the application, you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla
All
Bryant.
in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, been approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Get home safe. Bye now. As we move back to second call, this is for 82 Lincoln Avenue in East Farmingdale. How are you today, sir?
Good, how are you?
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and home address?
Vic Sony, 77 Aspen Drive West, Woodbury, New York, 11797.
When you sent in the application for this property, you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm
My
okay,
name is
how are you?
Mike. We just have a few items we need you to please take care of before you're granted your permit, okay?
Yes, sir.
We'd like you to replace the driveway. Now, when you're replacing the driveway, I know it can't get done right now. We're going to give you time.
Okay.
When you rip it up, please take photos of it ripped up, send them to Kerry at the rental board, and then an inspector will be around when it's finished.
Okay.
Check this and other items. We need you to please remove or replace the patio on the east side of the property,
Okay.
okay? And replace the walkway on the west side of the property,
Okay.
okay?
Yes, sir.
If you take care of that, sir?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question, though.
Sure, go ahead.
In order to repair this, do I need to apply for a separate permit?
I'm sorry for...
Do I need to apply for a separate permit to make the repair?
No, it's existing.
Okay. Okay, absolutely.
Thank you.
At this time, is there anyone here that wishes to speak about this property? Yes. Yes, okay. So, sir, just have a seat, okay?
Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Help me God, yes. Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and home address?
Dorothy Davis, 45 Taylor Street, Farmingdale.
Okay. So how may we help you, ma'am?
That from the time that, from that house there has been an issue from the original owners once they passed. And I've had, like I said, issues with that house there. It has come from with drug dealing. It has come with people with
Is this
dogs.
Is this
that-
currently?
What?
Is that going on right now, currently?
Huh?
Is that currently going on?
It's empty now.
Okay.
It's empty now. But it was, and then on top of that one, I was not even able to get it to my house because of the fact that they had all type of dogs. The policemen, I had to call them a few times for that particular property. From the time, like I stated, that the deceased of that house has always been an issue. I stay in the back at 45 Taylor Street. And I would like to know if it's going to be a family house, one family house, or what?
We appreciate hearing your concerns. Ma'am?
We have to let the owner come back up.
Yeah, but, yeah, so
To
we
answer.
just want to have a seat.
I didn't hear you.
You're all done?
You have to let the owner come back up, to answer your question. Sit. So sit
Yeah,
down.
hold on, ma'am, just wait up there one second.
Ma'am, just 1 second. Just want to I think what we're uncovering is that the home changed hands, ownership, and it's currently vacant.
It's vacant
It's a
now.
one-family house.
It's a one-family house. You know, we're here to hear your concerns.
Yes.
And it sounds like they're very serious
Yes.
and long-running and troubling. But we want to hear about that and know what you've been through. But we can't hold a new owner accountable for any of the previous problems. So we're going to have the gentleman come back up. We'll talk to him, and hopefully, you'll feel comfortable with his plan for the property.
Sounds good enough.
Is there anyone else who would like to speak? Okay, yes, ma'am.
Sal, maybe you can get them.
Hi, good night.
Hey, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, for the record, please state your name and home address.
Ivana Smith, 54 Taylor Street, Farmingdale, New York.
Can I ask a question? Does Taylor back up to Lincoln?
Yeah,
Okay.
so our street
You're all
is,
backyard neighbors to them?
well, our street is in front, so we can, like, where our house is, we can see that
can
house.
see it, okay.
Yeah, because their house is on, like, the main road,
Okay.
and we're on the side road. So our biggest concern that we have and that we just want to know is when the home was there were squatters that had taken over the home. So we just want to make sure that it is going to, like, you know, a family that won't do the same thing what we had to go through, because we had people coming in and out the home. We have little kids on the block as well. And like being a female, it kind of is worry when you see people, you don't know who they are and nor what their intentions is. So we just want to make sure that it's actually going to be used as like a rental spot for the right people.
You understand?
And obviously, he doesn't want squatters in there either.
Yeah.
So, anybody else would like to speak?
I just had a question. I think it's probably the same thing what they asked.
Take your time.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, please
I'm,
state your name and home address.
my name is Belvinia Davis, and 45 Taylor Street with my mom, Farmingdale, New York. I guess being the fact that the house, you're saying one family now, I guess my question is the fact that it has 2 floors, and at one time there were 2 separate families living in. Is that going to be something that's going to happen? Is it just, I guess I should say, is it zoned for one family, or is it zoned for a rental for 2 families?
Zoned for one family.
Just one family? Okay.
Right, and they don't allow 2-family houses anymore unless they're owner occupied.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
No one else would like to speak? Okay, sir. Step forward. Just have some questions. No, you already-
Oh, okay.
How long have you owned this house for?
So this is owned in an LLC, and the owners have changed hands. So it's probably now 4 years now. The LLC has owned it, but I've taken it over about a year and a half ago.
Excuse me,
And there was
you're on the LLC?
yes, I'm on the LLC, yes. And there's, so yes, there was a squatter issue too, and it took a lot of work with the attorney and then with the town attorney to get the folks out, and it was a nightmare. Even, I believe the town inspectors couldn't even get in because of the dogs. It was crazy. And I feel for you guys too, because all that time, the house was being destroyed. I can guarantee you and I can assure you guys that the intention is it's zoned for a 1-family. We intend on using it as a 1-family. There is upstairs and a downstairs, but the downstairs is unfinished, so there's no, we have no intention. Our biggest fear right now is that we didn't want to put anybody in there while we're going through this process because we don't want to be fined by the town, but at the same time, we're also terrified that somebody might start squatting.
Right, I understand.
The LLC that the property is held in has existed for 4 years?
No, the LLC, I believe, has existed for 8 years, 9 years.
Okay. And that covers some of the time that your neighbors are concerned with the activity on the property? Okay. You personally did not have an ownership equity interest in the property up until a year and a half ago?
Correct.
And when were the squatters gotten out?
It's been about a year and a half ago. Or so there should be a sticker on there that says no entry.
Before that time, did you have any involvement in the property?
Yes, I was doing the property management. I was like managing the properties to make sure that there was no issues.
Is it a multi-member LLC?
Currently, it is a multi-member LLC, yes.
And how many other members are there?
3.
Okay. And you're responsible for the maintenance of the property?
Yes, I have taken over the maintenance of the property.
You're the person who's listed as the contact?
Yes.
Okay. Would you be willing to share your information with your neighbors so that if there is an issue, there can be communication?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, so you know, ladies, that if there's an issue with the rental property, if he gets his approval, you can call the rental department and let them know if there's something going on there that shouldn't be going on. It can be reviewed. Okay?
before, where it wasn't an option, it was just, like I said, people just coming and going. And my mom stayed there, and, you know, these are our neighbors and stuff like that, so we communicate with each other.
Sure.
It's kind of scary at one point, having, you know, people and having the cops being called on a regular basis.
He's going to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's kind of scary.
I
You can
mean,
actually be,
I have children too, so I completely understand exactly what you guys are saying.
you can actually be partners to him to help keep an eye on his property and let him know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I normally go and meet the neighbors and exchange phone numbers, but in this situation, I have not.
How do you feel about mowing the lawn, sir?
We'll hire people from that. He's not, he's done his time.
His lawns have been mowed.
At this time, anyone else on the board have any questions or concerns?
No, thank you.
Well, thank you.
We have a motion?
Motion to extend till May 21st to get all that driveways, walkways.
Okay.
And if there's a certain height restriction for the stoop going into the front door.
Okay.
You might need railings, so you could check with the building department tomorrow just to see what that restriction is, but you
Okay.
might need railings there as well.
Okay.
We have a second?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none? So at this time, sir, we're going to keep this open. It's going to be extended to May 21st. We need you to replace the driveway, remove or replace the patio on the east side, replace the walkway on the west side, and check with the building department about the railings. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
When you rip up the driveway, we ask you to take a picture of the driveway ripped up and send it to the rental department, okay?
Yes, sir.
And thank you very much for sharing your number with your neighbors, and hopefully everything's working out well.
You don't have to wait until May 21st to get your permit. As soon as the work is completed, submit the pictures, we'll get somebody out and get you your permit so you can fill it up with a lovely young family that they'll enjoy living next door.
Perfect. Thank you.